What's up, YouTube? Believe I am 3 for 5 today, yeah, but I should be 4 for 5. Yeah, whatever. We'll get into it. First trade was Baba out of all tickers. Pretty nice move. Previous resistance down here from the looks like after hours / pre-market. I'm assuming pre-market looks like a gap up there, and pretty nice extension away from that on a pretty nice move on some volume. Got short, started to come down, was really looking to possibly retest that area and maybe even go below it with some leftovers, scaled out along the way. But unfortunately, it came back up to our entry, so we took it off. And you can see it did go higher, ultimately ended up failing, but still pretty decent trade. Went a little bit smaller for obvious reasons, but could have been a pretty good trade had we got the follow through, because I think when we took this off with just our leftovers, we still had like another $9 to $10, I think, added, looking for it to go down and maybe give us like, 20 or so, but decided to go back up, so it erased that. So that was a little unfortunate. Second trade was TAL. This one was pretty slow. It was really extended from yesterday's highs, 490. However, if you look at the candles, they were all kind of the same. It was kind of grindy. But you could feel it was starting to slow down. It took a little starter. It came down to this like 525 area and really started to struggle. Like it just felt like, okay, maybe it's not done. It was kind of grindy already. Just wasn't liking the price action. Took it off. It did try to go a little higher. You can see there it went back up through 530, but ultimately ended up failing and just straight up dying the rest of the day. So a little unfortunate on that one. Obviously wouldn't still be holding it or anything like that, but maybe would have had some leftovers, somewhere down in here. I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. Next trade, VRM. This is the one that I should have been small green on, but ended up a little red because of some lag. I do have links to all these trades over on Twitch. It'll be down below in the pinned comment if you want to go watch them all live from the live stream this morning, and you can see it happen live. My orange line was at 140, which we'll get into. Let's look at the trade itself real quick. Previous resistance 125, decent little pop. Get short at 142. The high was 143 there, so we pretty much topped it. Came down to 138. I think I had an order at 136 just to take it off if it wanted to give it to us. Got the 138, couldn't do it. Started to come back up, and I even said it live on stream, if I see 140, I'm just going to take it off. I saw 140. I hit it. The last price line, the orange line that you see here where it shows the last price, was at 140 when I hit it. I got filled at 142. I'm like, what the heck is that all about? Well, it goes like 2, 3, 4 seconds go by, and then all of a sudden it jumps up to 142. So I then realized that for some reason the orders or the charts were delayed by about 3 or 4 seconds. So a little frustrating because the fill went right through, but the chart was behind 3 or 4 seconds as far as what it was showing. So wasn't too happy about that. I mean, it was only a couple bucks. I did have 300 shares, so it could have made $6 instead of losing $1.50, $7.50 swing, whatever. It's not that big of a deal at our size, but in the future that could have sucked. You had a zero, you're talking $75 swing instead of just $7.50. Next trade, which was also the last trade of the stream, was ATUS. This one was okay. Previous distance all the way down here, but it was really grindy all the way up here. So really this is kind of what I was looking at as far as a previous resistance. Consolidated here, made a nice little move up to 950. Was really hoping it would go up to 970. Clearly wasn't. We hit it on the way back down actually after it put the high end of 953. Got filled at 949. And once it came down here, it slowed down. I was like, okay, it might consolidate here again. It did before, might find some support. So we took it off. We were small size anyway. And as you can see, it did end up dying all the way back down to that previous support or previous resistance there. So it is what it is. Quick little trade was just kind of adding. And then NCTY, scroll over. This one was after the trade or after the stream, sorry. Decent little previous resistance all the way down here under 150. Kind of grinded its way up. I was really hoping to see it shoot up through 2. That's really what I was looking for. But as you can see, it did make a decent little move after that little bit of a attempted pullback here. So we took a stab at it. It did come down to 181. I think we were looking for like 175 is where we had our take profit. Couldn't get there. So as it went through high of day, we took it off. And I was planning on getting back in this if it wanted to make an actual move up through 2. Never did. And then it ended up just dying. So a little frustrated overall today. Still made some money, so can't complain about that. And that's all I got. So don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below. Find me over on Discord or over on Twitter, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.